You see a group of ancient humans dancing around a fire. Your modern brain immediately says, ah yes, prehistoric party. No speakers, no DJ, no cheap plastic cups. Just fire, shadows, drums, feet, and one guy who is definitely dancing too hard. But here's the strange part. They may not have been dancing just for fun. They may have been doing something deeper, something social, something spiritual, something emotional, something that helped humans survive. Because for ancient humans, dancing around fire was not just nightlife. It may have been communication, ritual, training, bonding, storytelling, and maybe the world's first group therapy session with sparks. So why did ancient humans dance around fire? First, start with the fire. Fire changed everything. It gave warmth. It gave light. It helped keep some predators away. It cooked food. It extended the day. Before electric lights, sunset was not just a pretty background for selfies. It was a serious announcement. The world was closing. Visibility dropped. Temperature fell. Predators became more confident. And your brain started whispering, maybe that bush has teeth. Fire pushed back against that darkness. It created a circle of safety, a glowing center, a place where people could gather, talk, cook food, repair tools, watch children, and stare dramatically into the flames like they had just been betrayed in a historical drama. But fire did something else. It made shadows move. A person dancing near fire does not just move. Their shadow becomes huge. It stretches across the cave wall. It jumps. It twists. It becomes almost supernatural. Imagine seeing that thousands of years ago. No cinema, no television, no LED screen. Just firelight turning human bodies into giant moving spirits on the wall. Congratulations. You have invented the prehistoric music video. This may be one reason dancing and fire fit so naturally together. Fire turns movement into spectacle. It makes the body bigger than itself. It makes ordinary people look magical. And humans love that. We still do. Put lights on a stage and suddenly one person moving their arms becomes performance art. Ancient people did not need a stage. They had flame. Now add rhythm, clapping, stomping, beating sticks, hitting hollow logs, shaking seed pods. Human bodies are built for rhythm. We notice patterns. We move together. We synchronize. Even today, when a beat starts, some part of your body betrays you. A foot taps. A head nods. Your shoulder does something embarrassing at a wedding. You pretend you meant it. That pull toward rhythm is powerful. Researchers have found that synchronized movement can increase social bonding and cooperation. Plain English. Moving together can make people feel together. That matters if your survival depends on the group. Ancient humans did not survive as lonely action heroes. They survived in groups. They hunted together, gathered together, raised children together, defended camps together, shared food, shared danger, shared gossip. Probably, a group that moves together, sings together, and dances together may also trust together. And trust is not a small thing. If tomorrow you need someone to help carry a wounded friend, chase off a predator, or share meat after a risky hunt, it helps if that person is not just random guy near cave. It helps if that person is part of the same rhythm, part of the same story, part of the same we. Dance can create that we, not by explaining it, by making people feel it in their bodies. This is why group dance appears in many cultures around the world. War dances, harvest dances, healing dances, wedding dances, funeral dances, initiation dances, celebration dances. People dance when something matters. And in the ancient world, almost everything mattered because everything could kill you or feed you. Sometimes both. Dancing around fire may also have helped people tell stories. Before writing, stories lived in bodies and voices. A hunt could be reenacted. A dangerous animal could be imitated. A migration could be remembered. A spirit could be represented. A lesson could be taught. One person becomes the deer. Another becomes the hunter. Someone becomes the predator. Someone becomes the person who tripped over a root and almost ruined everything. Very educational. Very humiliating. Very memorable. Movement makes stories easier to remember. If someone only says, "Do not approach the wounded bison from the front," maybe you remember, maybe you forget. But if Uncle Grug acts it out dramatically, charges like a bison, knocks over a cousin, and everyone laughs for 3 days, congratulations, that lesson is now stored forever. This is ancient education. No classroom, no PowerPoint, just firelight, movement, embarrassment, and survival knowledge. Dance may have also been training. A good dancer needs balance, footwork, timing, endurance, coordination, body control. Those are also useful for hunting, fighting, climbing, carrying, and escaping danger. You do not need to separate art from survival. Ancient life did not have neat categories like fitness, religion, entertainment, and team-building activity. One activity could be all of them at once. A dance could teach rhythm. Rhythm could help group movement. Group movement could build trust. Trust could help hunting. Hunting could feed the group. The group could survive. Then they dance again. The ancient content cycle, like, subscribe, do not get eaten. Now, was every fire dance serious? Probably not. Humans are silly animals. We joke. We show off. We flirt. We compete. We copy each other. We do stupid movements because someone else did them first. Ancient people were not gloomy survival robots. They had boredom, crushes, rivalries, awkward teenagers, people who thought they were better dancers than they were. Every group has that person. Even in the Stone Age, someone was probably doing too much. Maybe dance helped courtship. If you can move well, you show health, energy, confidence, coordination, maybe strength, maybe rhythm, maybe that you have not been recently bitten by something important. In many animals, display matters. Birds dance, spiders dance, humans dance and then pretend it was casual. Around fire, a person could show skill in front of the group. Not just, look at my muscles, but look at my control. Look at my rhythm. Look at my ability to not fall into the fire. Very attractive, very practical. Because falling into the fire is a weak romantic strategy. Dance also connects to emotion, fear, grief, excitement, relief. After a successful hunt, people might dance. After surviving danger, people might dance. During mourning, people might move together. When words are not enough, the body speaks. A group dancing after fear may release tension. A group dancing after loss may share grief. A group dancing before danger may build courage. You can see this even now. People sing before battle, chant at sports games, dance at weddings, sway at funerals, jump together at concerts. Why? Because emotion is too big to sit politely in a chair. The body needs to do something. Ancient bodies were no different, maybe even more so. Imagine a hunt goes well. Nobody dies. Meat comes back to camp. The fire is bright. Children are laughing. The night is safe for now. Someone starts clapping. Someone stomps. Someone imitates the animal. Someone else exaggerates the moment when the hunter almost fell. Everyone laughs. The rhythm grows. For a while, hunger is gone. Fear is gone. The group is alive. That is worth dancing for. There may also have been spiritual meaning. Fire is strange. It is alive but not alive. It eats wood. It breathes air. It gives light. It destroys. It protects. It transforms raw food into cooked food. It turns darkness into a circle of human power. For ancient people, fire may have felt connected to spirits, ancestors, animals, or hidden forces. Dancing around fire could have been a way to enter a different mental state. The flicker, the heat, the rhythm, the shadows, the repeated movement, the singing. All of this can change how people feel. It can create trance-like experiences. It can make the ordinary world feel thin, like something else is close. That does not mean every dance was a sacred ceremony. Sometimes a dance is just a dance. But sometimes, especially in darkness, with fire and rhythm, dance can feel like crossing a doorway. A doorway between fear and courage, between everyday life and mystery, between humans and animals, between the group and something bigger. We cannot ask ancient dancers what they believed. They did not leave a comment section. So the honest answer is not one thing. Ancient humans probably danced around fire for many reasons. To bond, to teach, to remember, to celebrate, to mourn, to flirt, to train, to tell stories, to enter ritual spaces, to feel brave, to feel alive. And maybe sometimes because someone made a weird noise with a hollow log and everyone just went with it. That is also very human. The important point is this: dance is not a useless extra. It is one of the oldest ways humans turned separate bodies into one group. Around fire, dance became bigger, brighter, more emotional, more memorable. The flames made the night less terrifying. The rhythm made the group feel connected. The movement turned stories into living pictures. The circle around the fire became a circle of people saying without words, "We are here. We are together. We survived today. And tomorrow, we try again." So the next time you see ancient humans dancing around fire, do not think only prehistoric party. Think of a cold night, a dangerous world, a small group of people gathered in firelight, their shadows moving on stone, their feet beating the ground, their voices rising into the dark. They were not just dancing. They were making fear smaller. They were making memories stronger. They were making the group one body. They were turning survival into meaning. And honestly, they were probably still judging that one guy who danced too hard. Some things never change.